Good morning, good afternoon. How are you today? I have an abnormal amount of energy for somebody who slept 4.5 hours. And I'm excited for the session. It went really well this morning. So today we're going to talk about developing your unique value proposition when working with sellers. And look, in this market and in this world we're going to, the ability to communicate what you offer is your most valuable thing, hands down. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And so we're going to make this a really fun, interactive session. See, one of the things I know doing this dozens of times is unless you hear what someone else is saying, you're not going to realize what you're saying really sounds like. So in sales, there's this concept of perceived value and actualized value. Tracy Anderson, really happy to see you here. So if you think about it, perceived value is what we offer somebody, the materials we have, what we communicate, how we communicate with them, and what they understand is the actualized value and what you get paid for. If you sat in on any of my live sessions, I've been walking around with like this kill list of words never to say again. Now, if you say to somebody, one of the reasons people hire me is because I have your best interest at heart. I'm saying, okay, great. So you're saying I don't have my best interest at heart? Or my favorite one is I'm your advocate. Have you ever met anyone who's been told what to do their whole life and then you tell me you're an advocate? They're gonna revolt against you in PTSD. You know who also has advocates? Children who can't represent themselves and speak up for themselves in court. So if you can quickly realize without even thinking, words make a difference. And we all do something great, but how many people have children here? Perfect. How many people know somebody that has had children? Everyone should raise their hands. So here's the thing. Have you ever seen a young child understand what you're saying, want to say the actual word, but they can't get the words out because they don't know how to say it? That is all of you for your value proposition. All of you. So what we're going to do today, and whoever goes first, second, third, whatever it is, you are the smartest people in the room. I'm going to ask you why somebody should hire you. You're going to tell me like what your unique value proposition is. And then I'm going to show you how to word it into something that makes sense. And we're going to use, we're going to use all of you as kind of like a bounce board in the sense of, was that good? Yes, you understood what they would and you pay for it. So here's the thing. The average price point of an agent at Compass is $1 million. And don't ever start with this nonsense of, well, you only pay me 2.5% because it's the stupidest concept in the world, because here's the bottom line. What you make does not impact the check I write. I still write a check for $50,000 at the closing or $60,000 or $40,000. I'm paying $40,000. So all of this, I get paid this much money, this much goes to taxes. This, like, why do I, if I'm selling my house, why do I care? I don't. You look very gimmicky and you don't look luxury. So I'm going to teach you guys a framework on how to talk about this. Then the other thing that we're going to share today is how to address when someone says to you, the number one pitfall of a listing pitch. You know what that is? Hey, Shannon, how are you different than other agents? Don't ever answer that question. It's a trap. It turns a collaborative conversation into a boxing match. Because you know what you start doing, and then you get defense. You want to defend your honor of your perceived value. It doesn't work. So I'm going to teach you guys how to go through that today. So unmute everybody. And whoever writes first will be the first one to do it. But just remember, these sessions are recorded. I'm going to give you what you can actually use, and it'll be in the transcript. Me, Nicole Costas. And you have to have your camera on for anyone else. Somebody unmuted with a black screen, session one. Okay, Nicole, if I'm a seller, like, why am I hiring you? Like, what do you offer me?
I have been licensed for over 30 years, so I've been through multiple real estate cycles and know how to help guide you through the current environment.
Okay, so and what's your average price point?
About 9
million.
900,000.
900,000. Okay. And what is the commission you charge?
2.5, so 5 or 5.5, depending.
So 5. Okay, so 5. So Great value propositions are CCD. They're clear in what you offer. They're concise and specific, and someone gets. And the D stands for, does the other person understand what they're getting? Would you pay $45,000 for years of experience and high level guidance? Yes or no?
Yes.
I hope you'd hire yourself. What does everyone else say? Be honest.
I thought it was pretty good.
Is it clear into what she offers?
Yes.
Is it concise and specific what they get?
Yes.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. So watch this. Now, I would say this, one of the things that my clients enjoy the most is our 3 decades of combined real estate experience in the 6 markets we go through. Based on that, we're able to curate a strategy for your home based on your unique goals and wishes. It starts with our curating marketing plan by understanding the unique benefits of your home and the story that you want to tell, that's executed through multi-channel marketing, followed by predictable communication that gets you the exact information in the time frame that works best for you. Is this an experience you think you benefit from? That's what she really does, right?
Yes.
So you have to realize it's clear, it's concise, it's specific. Of course, it's a lot of words. How are you going to explain to somebody that's paying you $45,000 in like a sentence or 2 what they're paying for? Look, I would say candidly as a company, right? Think about this. I always say that our business mirrors yours, right? Nicole?
Yes.
So as an agent, you have so many different things you offer. How do you centralize what you offer in a few simple statements? You look at the playbook, you look at our end-to-end. We don't offer just like a thing like, here's how you use your CRM. We offer all of this different stuff. It's an ongoing challenge for everybody. And it's like an evolution. But if you're doing this with somebody, sometimes like you don't have the opportunity to have a full conversation. So this is the perfect time if like somebody asked Nicole, what makes you different than other agents? And this is like when you're with somebody, you could say, I'm really happy you asked me that. I would, I'm saying that's a great question. I'd be happy to share with you the names and information of 3 to 5 of my clients who I've worked with successfully, and they could share with you what they enjoy the most, and some may or may not have worked with other agents. More importantly, Nicole, what type of experience are you looking for in partnering with an agent in the sale of your home? And they're going to answer what they want. But you see, the thing is they're not salespeople. So they're never going to come out and directly saying, hey, these are the things I'm looking for in an agent. Are you able to do them? Because that's what they're really asking. So a great value proposition, Ariana, is going to make you ask questions. What's a curated marketing plan? Tell me more about your 3 decades of experience. What type of cycles have you been through? Right? How do you help me understand the benefits of my homes? How do you tell my story online? What's a predictable communication plan? You win. Because every one of these things, you'll have materials and things that you give to back up what you do.
Chirag, I have a quick question. Linda Bannon.
Hello.
Hi. I love what you said when you said how you would handle your value proposition. But what is the situation if somebody turns around and says, I've interviewed 2 other people and they all say they can do the same thing for me?
I would say then, if you interviewed 2 people and they said they could do the same thing for you, what specifically are you looking for in an agent that would meet your needs in partnering with someone in the sales? Or the other way that I would do it is says, what specifically did you like about the agents you met? And what specifically didn't they say that you're continuing to interview? And I want to see if I could be helpful.
Okay, thank you.
When you use the word specifically, it causes someone to give you a direct answer because it's a different prompt in your brain. So thank you.
Thank you. Your choice of language is so brilliant. It's brilliant. And I've been stuck on really coming up with my unique value proposition for over a decade. So thank you so much for the clarity.
You know what? Congratulations. You're going to go out in an email to like 12,000 people in the next week. So.
One other question with regards to that. I noticed that Nicole said off the bat that she would do 5 or 5.5%. Do you recommend starting at 6% or saying 6%? Or
Wait, for the sake of this session and that there are also 70 some other people here, let's get through the value proposition.
Okay.
And commission is subjective to the market and your preferences. So in a nutshell, be aware of your competition and what they're doing. And if you're going to start somewhere, generally hold firm. You don't want to go high to go low. Okay, so let me look at who's next. And at the end, Adrian, I'll share my value proposition. My value proposition just be like, my clients win. If you want to win too, you could come join us. No, we can't say that. And we don't have, if I had to say it, it's like we don't have clients who have a community, right? Like there's a big difference, right? I think we must have had 45 agents enroll in an accountability group, and we'll launch one in here as well, just to go through this. Like your success is our success. Like if you don't win, like, and I think you know this about me, it's really great that you come here, and don't ever take that I take your presence for granted. But what I really want to know is what you do when you leave. Because if you can't take what you learned here and use it, there's no actualized value. It's all perceived. Like when you have more money and you create a better business based on systems, structure, strategy, delegation, and you can do all the things you wanted to do. Remember freedom, flexibility, limitless income, and real estate, those 3 reasons you joined. It's like I was joking around the 3 lies that realtors tell yourself. I'm freedom, flexibility, and limitless income. All right, so hold on, let me see who's next. It is Nicole. Shannon, did you want to go? And then John Jenkins.
Sure, I'll go.
I have high standards for you, Shannon. You've heard this live too, so.
So my biggest value proposition, I believe, is through my clients and their feedback is the full communication that I have through the process.
Say that one more time.
So the number one value proposition that I carry as an agent is communication, and how I communicate with the client through the process of buying or selling, to make sure that you're aware of what is going on with the transaction, either selling your property or buying a property.
So one of the reasons our clients enjoy working with us the most is we don't have clients, we have partners. We understand that regardless of the job we do in selling your home, if the communication isn't great, actually, I'm going to start over. One of the reasons our clients enjoy working with us the most is our predictable communication plan that gives you the exact information you want in the time frame that works best for you, that turns our clients into partners. We want to ensure that everything that's going on both now and the future, we go step by step, so there's no detail left to chance, and at no point are you uncomfortable about what's going to happen next. Is that a type of experience you benefit from?
Like it.
John Jenkins, this guy is buttoned up and detail oriented, so I'm really interested to hear what you have to say. Where are you, John?
I'm right here.
All right, let's go.
So it depends if it's a seller or a buyer. Let's just go
Seller.
Okay.
They were on
Okay.
sellers.
So Chirag, so why our clients continue to come back to us for the last 25 years is that we focus on getting them the highest possible price when they sell their home. And we do that through marketing that's incredible and through negotiations. Now, Chirag, is there anything more important than getting the highest possible price?
So I would say to you, 1, it sounds very salesy. 2, I would turn it around because you have quantifiable data, right? One of the things that has continued to bring our clients back to us over the last, I would say 90% of our business comes from people that we've already worked with in the direct referrals. And what that means to you is our clients continue to come back because through our curated marketing plan, we're able to get you blank amount of percentage for your home compared to the market average of this. Are you looking to maximize your equity? And is that an experience you benefit from? Right? You can turn this into actual numbers, right? And instead of saying highest price, because when people hear that, like a trigger goes off, salesperson, 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 say maximize the equity in your home. It's the same way of changing pricing your home on the market to positioning your home on the market. See, you change one word for somebody, the entire experience changes.
Yeah, I like how you turn that into some numbers. There's a lot of engineers out where we live. You throw in that number in there, they're going to click better with that. Some good stuff.
Exactly. So if your average career list to sales price, right? Because everything in your market sells over asking, right? And a lot of these people are first-time sellers. They may or may not know that, right? So I would say, look, over one of the reasons our clients enjoy working with us the most is over a 25-year career, we're able to maintain 103% list price to sales price ratio. On average, we're able to sell our clients' homes for $30,000 more than what they wanted. We pair that. That is created through a curated marketing plan by understanding the unique benefits of your home and telling your story through multi-channel marketing. We ensure that it's a partner, that we're partners in the process by a predictable communication plan, ensuring you get the information you want in the time frame that works best for you. Now, you could break this up into like smaller things so it's not a lot, but if you speak in a slower tone, they'll be able to hear it. So one of the reasons our clients enjoy working with us the most is we've been able to maintain 103% list price to sales price ratio over 2.5 decades, which what it means to you is on average, we're able to get our clients $30,000 for every $1 million for a home, more than what the market or more than what they're looking for. We do this by, and like, do you see how when I went slower, it was a lot easier?
It brings them in. It brings them in.
Exactly. So
Okay.
now we're talking about tonality. When you meet people, you talk about mirroring and matching their energy. If somebody talked to me like that, I'd be sitting there like this. Oh my God. Right. And look, as a person who communicates with people for a living, I've had to learn quickly to adjust, and that everyone's going to talk as fast as I can. It is the struggle, and that is real. Like I'm looking at Michelle Ozan. Michelle and I click like this. Like we're both talking like our 30-minute conversation. The first time we would have been like 3.5 conversations to most people. And other people are going to be overwhelmed. All right, we have.
Thank you.
We have 11 minutes left. Now let me walk you through. I went through the objection. I went through the value proposition. Hit good if you feel good about doing this for yourself now. And hit lost if you're lost. Okay, keep going. I like it. This to me is actualized value here. The fact that you guys came here in a place and now you feel good. All right, so we need two people here to want to start an accountability group. Now, here's how this works. I want you to like listen to listen, not listen to do. What I want you to do is the two people that want to do this, put their emails in. You'll do one 45-minute session a week where it's kind of like a round robin like this. And you want to make sure when you're doing value proposition, it doesn't turn into market chatter or people venting about what's going on in the market. These are professional business sessions that are geared for growth. And by hearing people talk and giving feedback, raise your hand if it was good to hear what other people say, because you probably say the same thing too. Everybody. So Regina is offered. We need one more. Really? All right, Regina. I'm going to nominate somebody here. Rob Del Greco. There we go. So look, everyone now, if you want to be in this group, type in the chat. So this is an accountability group that's specifically geared on building out your value proposition. Perfect. Guys, you have to be I don't even know what to say. Guys, gals, people, us, we all want to beat the morning session. I want the morning session to beat you. Go in. Now, here's what I want you to do. Every person that says in, go on your computer, open up your email, and send them an email right now. Do not put your email on them and make more work for these people to do it. So it would say, my name is Tracy Anderson. I'm in Chicago. I would love to join. Now, do not reach out to the group and get a consensus. Find a time that works best for you, and whoever can come, can come. All right, ready, set, go. This is about building community. And by the way, for the people like, well, how do I get more agent referrals? It's like this. You join an accountability group. We have accountability groups that have been going for 2.5 years here. I know people that have met each other through this, that literally when you see the two of them hanging out in person, you'd think they've known each other their whole lives. All right, guys, look, I'm not going to overwhelm anyone with more information today. Again, hit done if you're done, just so I have an idea. I'll tell you that between the morning session, this session, and just the overall community here, you guys have filled my tank with gasoline and energy today. And I needed it, right? 4.5 hours. I think I was doing stuff last night, working till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Look, I said this on Instagram, and if you ever want to hear whatever my thoughts on positivity in life and growth are, follow me. But I said this on, look, like everyone wants to be great. But in the beginning of building something great, you have to sacrifice your desires for commitments. Believe me, no one wants to do this. There's a story about Kobe Bryant, and there was like a marketing guy or broker something. He got to watch Kobe, and he asked Kobe, he's like, because he was in a basketball camp with him, I watch him. And for the first 2 hours, he watched Kobe do the most basic drills, like high school drills, right? It's like nothing fancy or anything. He's like, what the heck is this? So then after the camp, he goes up to him, he says, hey, Kobe, like, can I ask you a question? He's like, I don't want to offend you or anything, but you're the greatest basketball player in the world. Why are you doing the most basic stuff like this far into your career after all these championships? He goes, why do you think I'm the greatest basketball player in the world? Because that's what I do, the basics. We don't even know the basics. If someone asked you what makes you different, right? Like if you ask me what makes me different, I could tell you, I would say talk to one of our clients. But what makes our company different is we have a community of thousands of Compass agents, and we specifically only work with Compass. So we're a company that fully integrates the tools of Compass into your daily workflow and add strategy in so you can most effectively grow your business, where you can earn more money and have a better life. Is that the type of experience you benefit from? And each program has a different unique value proposition. You guys are all strategists. You're in the playbook. The people that are all on end to end just want literally everything handed to them, you know, in like almost like a zip file that says, okay, copy, paste, plug, play. This is what I say. This is what I do. And they don't want to figure it out. But there's certain things that you need strategy and certain things that we could do for you. And that's the difference. So commit to yourself, commit to the other people here. Go be great. And realize the only limitations are the ones that your stupid mind puts on you, trying to keep you safe. And I always joke around. Your mind will tell you not to do things for safe. And then your mind will tell you to have anxiety because things aren't going as you wanted them to go. It's amazing. This thing is like your mind is your greatest gift, but yet it's your greatest curse. And until you learn how to control that voice in your head, it will own you forever. And that's what I got for you today. So you guys all get 3 minutes back in your calendars. Always the love of my heart. I love you all. Make sure you check out your favorite expert mentor sessions. And a lot more of our playbook this session is going to be about this, how to talk to people. So ready, set, go. And for the accountability people, For the accountability coaches, just reach out, not coaches, for the accountability leaders of this group, just put everyone in a spreadsheet so that you can share the sheet out with everybody. So everyone knows where they're from and everything else. If you're an admin, that'd be perfect. And from there, what you want to do is just pick a day and time that work for both of you. And then whoever can come can come. We can't play calendar consensus here. So that's it, everybody. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.